Langlokso Public Seek Area Development to end Karbianglong Autonomous Council continued apathy. BLCC and village leaders reject allegation made by KASSA. Hello and welcome to Karbianglong Live. I'm Julie Hansapi with the latest news for today. And now the news in details. No words are needed to show how deprived the people of Langlokso area are, and people have only been hearing about how difficult life is from friends and relatives. However, it seems neither the Karbianglong Autonomous Council nor the government are still ready to be concerned about improving the lives of the people in this area. Langlokso area, falling under the Korkanti MAC constituency, is one among the very few regions of the district which is still inhabited only by the Karbis. Now, for some moment, people may think that being Karbi only means more development and better lives. But contrary to that, there are no proper roads, no proper healthcare facility, and all basic amenities needed for a modern society is absent in the area. Due to government's indifference, the locals and some vehicle drivers had to always raise donations and contributions to make temporary repair of roads in the area. People of the area said that this is the same road through which the political leaders reach out to them with bags of false promises. The local Langlokso State Dispensary has now turned to a deserted house where stray animals have made their shelters. For years, no medical officer, health worker or caretaker had been seen here. Owing to continued neglect and lack of concerns for the people of this area, locals are forced to conclude that the 69 years of Karbianglong Autonomous Council have had very little impact on the reality. Though government officials, administrative officers, political leaders all would unabashedly claim that development of place should reflect in rural areas. But in reality, they are not ready to work for the poor people of Langlokso. Locals, regardless of any parties or who comes to power, the area have continually been neglected for decades. Still, people area have given up their hopes and have appealed upon the Team Karbianglong, led by Tuliram Ronghang, to take up their issues and bring real change and development in the area. Samsing Inti from Dokmuka, Karbianglong Live. On July 25, the Karbianglong Social Security Association had alleged that several local leaders and members of BLCC of illegal collection of money from job card holders of Dolomara areas. In response to the allegation, the BLCC members and local village leaders had today called a press meet and gave clarification on the issue. The local leaders had today admitted that they did give only Rs 500 to several of the account holders, but that it was done with a cause. The leaders said that most of the job card beneficiaries do not have their personal bank accounts, and therefore their payments are credited or wired through bank accounts of the other job card holders. On the charges of holding or keeping several passbooks in their hands, the leaders pointed out that beneficiaries from interior areas who could not travel have entrusted them to check or inquire as to whether their job card payments have been deposited into their accounts or not. The leaders stated that they are actually providing them service and not as has been alleged by the organization.
BLCC atau claim kita masuk ke job card aku tak beneficiary tu mak terong soal tolong pentangka ke elok pada aku tak kami tu ini kita kalau lama ke verification macam langkah BCP langsung itu handle apa placement pada kono.
Kam nang ki dun de abang fu si labang ki pharu thok si long ache ki hala kam nang ki dun to ma bang ai kon na bidet lo most tame ai kon do bang ke akunu ka prek lo la se hala kam nang dun bang farman ke la pung si thapi po la si labang so long bang alang ke ala arni si jitu la poisa kolai dam hut sinang dun nang chok ji la nang dun chotpo la so long bang ke lang ke pharu phosi long chotpo
langsung kita bang la lo how long is done kana beneficiary pange pharu phosi picha de once tame la bang ke hula jitu kam nang kang da tu na a beneficiary tu ba rong sort to mang ke account na bedala jani lo lang pan bang ke account tu phosi thapi pom lo pase ani si jitu bank along nang dun kana bang so poisa nang lai pidun po pase hula kam eklan be to mang che lo lo pan hala jitu pharu pho long chot bang ko bang ke la ke kam nang dun de ha pan lam bang ke la only la poisa nang lai dun na ani si be nang dun chot ba
The BLCC members and local leaders have appealed upon the organization to refrain from making any false allegation without properly verifying actual facts. Jisa Rongphar from Dolomara reporting for Karbi Anglong Live. In a major success for the Forest Department in Jirikindeng, officials seized a truck used for supply of illegal timber from Karbi Anglong. The seized truck is bearing registration number of Meghalaya state is an evidence of how openly timber are supplied from Assam to the neighboring state. The incident occurred August 3 under number 9 Amreng constituency within Jirikindeng area at a place called Mojem. The team led by Kheroni Southern Range Officer Bibisan Tokbi seized the vehicle. It may be mentioned that illegal timber trade and business from this part of the Karbi Anglong to Meghalaya border areas are increasing day by day.
Kokan beauty bang bo mat ni tumpu Jirikindeng bit area pu Karbi skap Khasis skap Mulaber something itu ajo beauty bagi kre ini ra chitti ma porolom ni tum gari arti adulong tumi sakti mana ti amat ihum bangke kartlung penangan artlung lo agari bang konane mustok lo.
Mohan Teron from Phelangpi, Karbi Anglong Live. In encouraging news coming from other parts of the state, a 25-year-old Karbi youth Gojendra Tokbi has been appointed as the Block Development Officer of Udali Block in Hojai District. Hearing the news of his appointment, the team of KSYC Central Committee visited the office of the new BDO to express their happiness and felicitate him. Gojendra is resident of CCI Colony in Bokajan, Karbi Anglong. He completed his HSLC from Kendra Vidyalaya Bokajan and his class 12 from Kendra Vidyalaya Dimapur, scoring above distinction marks in both the exams. He did his BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering and cleared the exam with 80.1% marks. After graduation, he worked as production engineer at Havels India Limited, Guwahati, and then as project engineer for the REC PDCL in Dipu. In 2019, he appeared an interview called by the PNRD department to get the job he is presently serving. The KSYC team that visited Udali was led by President Prakash Terang and Secretary Bipul Tiso. They congratulated the young officer on his achievement. Bikram Crow report from Dipu, Karbi Anglong Live. That's all we have with us for now. Thanks for watching Karbi Anglong Live.